You know when you get... Oh, I should blow the music. You know when you get things sorted and you're ready to change over, and then you have to deal with, oh, no, nothing. No, it's not. I'll show you what I mean in a moment. There we go. I am currently leaning to one side and I don't know why. Like, it was what the tracking was working a second ago, but now it's like, nope, you're leaning to like the left. It's like, because the body tracking was being really awkward because it seems to have an issue of like having trouble trying to find my webcam, and I have to try several times to get it to work, and it finally did just as I was about to hit the live button, and it's like, okay, everything's working, cool. Now I have to troubleshoot and trying to figure out why it's acting up. It could be because there's a button on it that sets it to like streamer mode, which just has your preset settings, but sometimes it will choose the wrong settings that can affect it. It should be in this because it shouldn't be leaning like this. But yeah, here we are. I'm leaning. Okay, body. If I change it to that, I'm leaning even more. Nope. It's weird because if I put my hands up, we're good. If I put them down, I'm at a slight angle. We'll leave it at that for now. It should maybe be fine. But hello, everybody. Welcome to this where my hand is jerking it. Not jerking, it's just... Oh, you know what it could be? Hang on. Because it uses the webcam, and it could be that there's just too much light, and it can't properly see what's happening. So if I'm just slightly shutting on the curtain. Oh, and how about that? There's a lawnmower outside. Perfect time. Just as I'm going live. I don't know if that's going to pick up. Well, we're not playing anything yet, because today is Thursday, and we're going to do a bit of chatting, and then we're going to play some Digimon later, because I didn't stream yesterday because, as I've mentioned before, I've been dealing with a lot of sleeping issues. Once again, the short end of it is for about over a year I kept dealing with waking up several times during the night because the bed felt uncomfortable. Went through several beds, several mattresses, mattress toppers, pillows, yada yada. Went to the doctors, had several tests, didn't know what was wrong. In the new year, which is this year, they put me to sleep fairy, was working. Then after I finished my session with them back in June, everything was fine. And we got to September, and suddenly the issues occurred again. Because of that, my sleep's not great, and there's going to be days where I do not have the energy to stream. Yesterday was definitely one of those ones where I was about to go live, but my brain just couldn't focus, I was like, ugh, I wasn't going to stream. It's because I was going, because I'm going to see this sleep therapist again, but now I'm on a waiting list, which is going to be about 6 weeks waiting. And it's been about over a week, so I haven't seen back from them. But there was something I saw on Monday, which will pertain to why the sleep was a lot worse. So I saw that Buff Pup was somewhere of a similar issue. Not quite. Let me see if I can find it, because I think I bookmarked it, because she was asking for any tips on like mattresses or stuff. It was actually in Blue Sky. So I'm glad Blue Sky now has the option to like save. Yeah. I've been on a badger, and I've just got a new wooden bed frame. But holy fuck, I didn't realize wood slabs would change the whole bed feel. Which my bed has slats on the back bottom of it, but then someone replied to it suggesting that as someone working for, I can tell you that plank boards or box can definitely help with this. Sometimes wood slats let the mattress sag in corners and spots, and can drag the mattress, damage the mattress over time. And they Buffs replied saying that this was on. Oh, this was on the 2nd, so this was almost a week ago. When was this? It was last week, actually. I didn't think much of it. So I looked on Amazon, and I found like a mattress thing that's designed for that. Like not a mattress, a mat that goes underneath of, because that's what it suggests, is that to put something underneath the bed to properly level out. And it's one of those things. It could be the most simplest things. So, although I'm gonna have to wait for it to come in the post, I figured I'll try something else to put underneath the mattress, because I have a mattress topper that I got when I was going through the whole different mattresses and mattress toppers. One of the ones I tried, because I thought maybe it's memory foam, maybe my body's just not good with memory foam. So I got one that was not memory foam, and that was worse. And I still have it, but then I thought, what if I put that fabric like mattress topper underneath the mattress? It made my sleep worse. That's why I was so tired yesterday that I couldn't sleep, because it made things worse. So last night I decided to put it underneath the mattress topper, and it seems like it might have worked. I don't know. I'm still gonna try different things and see what happens. Because if things do improve, then I can go, oh, I don't need to see the sleep therapist again. But if it doesn't, then I need to still see them. So while I wait for that mattress and to get my first appointment with the sleep therapist again, I will try a couple nights like that, and we'll see what happens. Because I feel okay. We'll see how things go. Because if the key thing to know for certain is me being able to do the things I like doing and not feeling too exhausted to do them. And the same goes during the week, being able to do at least a 3-hour stream during the week. Because I don't know what's been with Saturdays. I feel like with Saturdays, because I am more relaxed and not worrying about work, worrying about exhausting myself too much for work, maybe that might be something to do. Because I doubt it was the Lucasade that helped. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah. Hopefully I can get to the bottom of this and we can go back to normal streams and we can chat a lot before playing games. Because I do like doing that. Because usually Wednesdays are the only ones where I do this. Because there's always a lot to talk because it's the first stream of the week. But most other days, if I'd rather just get into the game and stuff. But yeah. The reason we're also playing Digimon today, because originally it would have been Sky, because there was still like a quest thing we was doing. Fuck. So I'm trying to get up my notes for the stream, but it's having trouble loading it. There we go. Because I always do tend to forget topics, and it's always good to write them down. Rather than waste some paper, I will. I just realized something I forgot to check. Was audio. I mean, it should be fine. Usually, like, before I go live, I'll do a small recording just to make sure everything is clear and being heard, but there we go. I didn't play the video to know if it was or wasn't, because what recording audio issues will be in stream issues as well. Let's see. I think I just accidentally got it twice. We also got some spooky music. We've got the same music from last year, which is like a collection of like supposedly spooky music from different games. Right. But the reason we're playing this day instead of Sky was that my favorite VTuber, my Kama Oshi, is that how you pronounce it? Snuffy was back and she was streaming. It's like when I got back from work, it's like, oh, she's live. Yeah, let's watch. And she decided to play Digimon as well. And I was like, usually when a streamer is playing a game that I'm already kind of playing, I don't tend to watch it because it's like, I don't want to have to hear the same dialogue again that's still fresh in my mind. But she was playing sub, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll watch it. And it was like, watching her play makes me like, I want to play more now. So we're playing it today. We will tomorrow, depending on everything. We'll definitely play Hall again, because I definitely want to play Fatal Frame, which will be for tomorrow's stream. And then we'll play more Digimon on Saturday, at least. Because because it was after work. By the time it was time for me to go to bed, she was somewhat close to where I was up to. So when I watched the VOD this morning, she was definitely, when I saw how much left of the VOD wasn't where she was like far ahead of me, a little bit ahead of me. I was like, oh, I don't want to be spoiled by that, so I had to stop the VOD and then we're playing it today. More or less because I do want to play more of it. Because one thing I've always know about streaming is it's always important to play games you're having fun with. And not force yourself to play something, to continue something, because some one guy wants you to continue it, if I'm not in the mood for it. When it comes to a lot of series, it doesn't mean I'm never going to come back to it. It means I will come back to it when I feel in the mood, when I've played when I finished something else that I'm enjoying. I try my best not to start too many games and not finish them. I'm not Zendrea after all. So yeah, so yeah, we'll probably do more Digimon on the Saturday, just because we don't have work and stuff, and we'll but yeah, seeing that also play this, when you realize someone should come, you already know someone should come or should, but when they haven't streamed in a while and you watch them again, you're like, I'm reminded why she is, because her reaction to some of the stuff that happened in the first couple of hours is almost identical to mine. I was like, wow. Say almost even to say Digimon, I chose Patamon, she chose Patamon. I chose Patamon because I love Angel. Angelmon is another one of my favorites. I mean, War Greymon is my top favorite. Angelmon is definitely like close second. I would say. But yeah, I'm gonna look forward to we'll be playing more. Also, we'll stop for lunch before doing that, because there's no reason why I want my sleep to be back to normal, because I want to, be able to like chat for a bit, then we have lunch, then play games, rather than stop mid-game or eat while cutscenes are playing, because we can do that if not. But yeah. Also, shorts still seems to be broken for some reason. If people don't know, when I go down to the last one we watched and then try and scroll up, it'll jump across them. The only solution I found is to select the most recent one that I watched, then scroll all the way down, press the down button and go to the last one we watched. Which is annoying, because one of the views of also watching these is that I don't remember half the stuff I like, but scrolling down and seeing them is like, oh wait, now I remember some of these. I don't know why it's acting like this. Why it won't like properly scroll up if I select them in like the thing in my playlist, I guess would be the thing. I have to select the topmost one and then scroll down. But yeah, what else do we have? I don't really have much that I've written down. Funny enough. Oh, there was actually something, because I listened to some podcasts as well. I listened to a videoing podcast that goes through news. There was this weird thing that Nintendo released recently. It was 2 days apart, where they released first a animated like trailer. Kind of looks like Pixar, and people were confused what it is, because this baby chasing their pacifier. We call it a dummy here in the UK, but now that I think about it, pacifier makes sense. There's a lot of American words and terms that I feel like make more sense than the British ones. Like, we don't call it a beta, we call it a beta. Beta sounds way better. That aside, and the something invisible is pulling along. Theo's first theories was that it was because the baby looked like Rosalina, so it must be like, oh, is it a prequel thing leading to the Mario Galaxy movie? But no, it was Pikmin, because the next day they released the same trailer again, but now you can see it's the Pikmin, but it still doesn't answer what it is. I think it might be like an animated TV series, not necessarily a movie, because I don't know. Pikmin feels like that kind of like thing, like a small like maybe like on YouTube, because the Pokemon company's done that with Pokemon. They've done small like animated series on YouTube for Pokemon and stuff, so it could be that. Pikmin is one of those games I've been meaning to play for a while, but never got around to. I know, like, you don't have to play the previous ones, but I think people always always forget there's other reasons to play old games outside the story reasons. Because I love game development. I like seeing how games evolve over time. So sometimes, if the previous ones aren't too long or too hard to get hold of, or super old to the point where I know I wouldn't have a fun time playing them, like the original Silent Hill. That's why I was worried when Silent Hill 2 came out last year, that I was like, oh, I don't play the PS1. I don't want to have to play PS1 because I played the Resident Evil PS1 games, and oh boy, are they terrible to play. I would imagine Silent Hill 1 isn't. But apparently, they are going to be remaking that. Apparently, Bloober Team said that they are going to work on the second, which is cool. If this is the route that remakes are going to go, where they will remake the most popular one, but then go back and remake the other ones that do need a remake. Makes me wonder, if that is the case, is that what's going to happen with Metal Gear? They're going to go back and remake 1? I have to wait and see. That's what I hope with Fatal Frame as well, because they're remaking the second one. So I'm getting off topic. The point being is just, I've never really gotten around to playing them. And even though I don't necessarily need to play them to play the most recent one, I'd still like to see how they evolve over time. And those games aren't all that long, the older ones. But, which Nintendo did re-release them, the Pikmin games, on the Switch, like 1 and 2 and 3. And they released the new one 4. But I was checking, and the first 2 Pikmin games were GameCube games, and now they have their online store. Now because I know Wind Waker's on there, but technically the HD remake they did a couple of years ago isn't on the Switch, so you can't really argue, well, they had that on there but still had the remake. Because I'm trying to think of that is a situation where there was a remake or remaster of a game that was on the Switch, but then they released the GameCube version. I guess Mario, but Sunshine, because that's coming to the online thing, but that is tricky because that was a limited time thing, not a actual thing, the permanent release thing. So it'll be interesting, because if I'm patient enough and wait and see if they release the first 2 Pikmin games, I might be able to save some money. I mean, the 1 and 2 they released them on a cart. It's only £40, which is not, egregiously expensive, but if I wanted to upgrade to the extra, that'd be £36, and I would get the other GameCube games they might be releasing. I can't remember, because I know like the slate they had released was Mario Sunshine, as well as my brain's going dead again. Pokemon Colosseum and Pokemon XD, a Gale of Darkness. So that might be the reason. No, that's not. So maybe they might release more. It's gonna be interesting to see with the GameCube area what else they might release in. The one thing I will say is I don't feel like Nintendo's going to release Wii games, because we've had a handful of Wii games came out now as remastered versions. Things like Skyward Sword, although not made by Nintendo, was still originally Nintendo games. The No More Heroes 1 and 2, and now Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. It makes me wonder if they'll ever add Wii to the online store afterwards. I mean, they still could and still add those. It's the motion control thing, because I know the Switch does have motion controls, but it's still like a sort of situation with that. But I guess that's something to wait and see approach. Also something that I just saw this morning while I was watching some. Expedition 33 sold 5 million, which is pretty actually damn impressive. Because I was listening to a podcast and that people in the chat were like, that's not a lot. And it's like, no, that is a lot, especially for a small studio. The point is people are too much listen to, I don't know, like, they're too much in tune with the corporate people with AAA studios who keep saying that games need to hit like 20 million and think that every game has to hit that to be successful. It doesn't. 5 million in less than a year is pretty damn good, in my opinion, for Expedition 33. And they're apparently going to be adding like some new costumes and stuff for free, which is pretty fucking awesome. Because I was thinking about like the Game Awards. So that's soon. That's 2 months away. And it's going to be interesting for the game of the year thing, because it's probably going to be dominated mostly by indies, and that's just kind of really interesting because there's usually 6. There's a good chance that the first couple will be Expedition 33, Hollow Knight, Silksong. And if people will complain about that, oh, well, it's technically DLC, it was standalone DLC that came with the game. Last year, wasn't there DLC that was part of last year's one? Wasn't like the... I think it was the one for Cyberpunk. There was, I can't remember, it was last year though. But there'll be that. Hades, because apparently a lot of people are loving Hades too. Not really like person, so not really my cup of tea. And then, of course, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which is another game, not my cup of tea, but cool that it's getting its success, which would leave 2 more slots for Game of the Year, which if I had to guess for like the nominations, I would say it would probably be Death Stranding 2, which I haven't got around to playing because the last one I liked, but it was like 60 hours, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm in the mood for like a 60-hour experience. That I might play off stream because of just how long it is, and I don't want to play too many long games on stream. But I'll eventually probably get to that one, and I think the other one could be either Donkey Kong Bonanza or there was another AAA game that people were saying like their game of the year. Yeah, I think it would probably be those other 2. Oh, on this subject, I saw that the Golden Joystick Awards showed theirs, and it's just so baffling of choices. Let me see if I can find it. Because that was another discussion I wanted to talk about. Or we pause for lunch and then we'll play some... here it is. Yeah, so it's Donkey Kong Bonanza, like I mentioned, which a lot of people... Oh, Ghost of Yote could be another one. Because I think a lot of people were liking that. That's another game where the gameplay of the first one never grabbed me. It's something like... Because gameplay is important. Story doesn't matter if you've got a great story. If the gameplay doesn't look interesting to me, I'm not going to play it. But yeah, the first couple ones, like, okay, that makes sense. You know, like Donkey Kong Bonanza, Monster Hunter Wilds. I don't know if that was anyone's game of the year when it came out this year. Maybe Ghost of Yeti, that makes sense. Death Stranding 2 on the beach, that makes sense. But then you got Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, which apparently is really good. Another game to get to, but I haven't heard anyone saying that that's their game of the year. And then Mario Kart World. I like, what? Really? We're going with that? Like, I played it. We played it on stream. It's a great game. But it ain't game of the year. Not even by a long shot. It's such a baffling choice. Like, do they have on their people who decided to just play nothing but AAA games? And because most of the biggest games this year have been indie, they needed to fill 2 more AAAs. Because none of the people who do sort this out play any indie games, so like or not enough at least. Because that's just so like baffling. Last 2 choices, like the first couple I can at least understand, and if like the last 2 was like, you know, Silksong and Expedition 33, then I'm like, okay, yeah, cool, those 2 are there. But like Mario Kart. Like I said, not a bad game, just not really game of the year. I don't think it's anyone's personal game of the year. Because like Monster Hunter Wilds seems weird, but maybe that's some people's game of the year. But yeah, it's such a baffling choice, to say the least. But anyway, I am going to go pee and grab my lunch, and we'll watch some shorts while I do that, and we'll play some Digimon. There we go, that channel. Alright, so far my energy's feeling good, but it feels like it's kind of dipping a little bit. We'll see how things go. Like, if we can at least play at least an hour of Digimon, that'd be good. So we can, because like with Digimon, we're still like kind of the early hours of the game, and I still want to like get through to the point where we're like free to do other stuff, so we can do in maybe some small chunks. But yeah, this was the last short we was on.
First time who the hell Xanthrea is, and after a bit of explanation on how VTubers work, she just says she's gotta put on a bra, those things are about to fall on. Someone get Tom DeLonge on the phone.
Mom, thanks.
I showed my
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself.
Time who the hell Xanthrea is, and after a bit.
The term catfishing only became a thing 15 years ago. 15 years ago today, to be exact. Everyone knows that catfishing means to trick someone on the internet into thinking you're someone who you're not. But prior to September 17th, 2010, there wasn't actually a word for this. You see, that date was when Ariel Schulman and Henry Joost released their documentary, Catfish, which told the true story of how a 40-year-old housewife tricked Ariel's brother Nev Schulman into thinking she was an 18-year-old girl. In the movie, the woman's husband compares her actions to a catfish being shipped with cod, which itself is based on the urban legend that fishermen used to ship one catfish with live caught cod in order to keep the cod fresh across the ocean. Anyway, Catfish, the 2010 documentary, became a hit, grossing $3.5 million off a $30,000 budget, and it spawned the term catfish as a catch-all for tricking people online. The term catfishing then grew in popularity during the Manti Te'o scandal of 2013, and was then added to the Merriam-Webster dictionary in 2014. The term catfishing only became a thing.
I showed my.
The term.
Here's a chaotic idea to add to your next D&D campaign. Have somebody put a bag of holding in their ass. Hey man, do you have that sword I lent you? Oh yeah, it's right here. Here's a chaotic idea to add to your next D&D campaign. Have some.
Remember when Cartoon Network tried a bunch of live-action shows? This programming block was referred to as CN Real and premiered in June 2009, which would roughly run for 1 year, being discontinued in May 2010. This block was a result of Cartoon Network's interest in making more live-action shows after the reanimated franchise premiered. But what's weird about this was that the original Cartoon Network live-action movie was panned by critics, even having the 2007 spin-off show canceled after just 1 season. With all these red flags, Cartoon Network would still push forward to air the new live-action shows under the CN Real name. They saw potential for the live-action medium, so they made shows like The Othersiders, Dude What Would Happen, Bobby Says, Brain Rush, and Destroy Build Destroy, to name a few. Some of these shows were semi-successful, like Destroy Build Destroy and Dude What Would Happen, but they wouldn't even break top 10 successful shows on Cartoon Network's channel. Most of these shows were just rip-offs of other popular shows like Tosh.0 and Mythbusters, and Cartoon Network was known as the network to air primarily animated cartoons. Because of the fan backlash and poor ratings, Cartoon Network would ditch all the live-action stuff to prioritize making cartoons again. Remember when
This was an interesting thing because I mean, this was 2009, so I wasn't watching Cartoon Network as much because I was like 18 at the time. Not saying that there's anything wrong with an 18-year-old watching Cartoon Network. It's just by that point I was like just super into anime. But even then, I don't remember seeing like ads or anything about this. So this must have been something that just happened in the US, not over here. But it's why do the Cartoon tries to do that? Here's the thing: what makes some of you feel old. All those young teenagers and stuff in this, they're now adults. They're now full adults because that's 16 years ago then. So yeah, they're all like adults now. Let that sink in. That is such a good loop. We don't do that as often. Like make the loop really good.
Okay, step 1, delete the room. Step 2, destroy all of the geckos. Okay, step 1, delete.
Here you can have the full scope of the model here.
look exactly like a Digimon.
Oh, sure. Okay. Whatever. Of course,
Well,
the
if it's
jacket.
a helmet and a mask.
Here you can have the full scope.
Mind you, I liked these a long time ago, and this is just the appropriateness of that. The fact we'll be playing Digimon in a bit. I mean, this was like was like an inedible thing of combining the dragon and the cyborg form. It does kind of look like a Digimon now that I think about it. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to Ian.
I'm not
Flavor,
sure if
we'll
you
do
saw
Drain
it,
Gang.
Buff, but your flavor won Pennsylvania.
I saw that,
Rosé
dude. I
and
saw that.
Nelson.
I literally tweeted about it, and then I was like, "Oh my god, guys, what are you doing in Pennsylvania? Like, what's up?" And then everybody was like, "Buff, that's the furry state," and I was like, "Oh, that makes more sense now." You know what? I would be upset if I didn't get Pennsylvania. It is, yeah, because I guess Anthrocon happens there. How do you know that? You know why I know that, bro. Look at her. Yeah, I'm glad that you're on the same page.
I'm not
Flavor.
sure.
Well, I didn't know that Pennsylvania was the furry state. But also, thinking of Digimon, with both having this form, it's kind of like a mid-evolution stage, isn't it? When you think about it. Yeah.
蛋疼 My balls hurt 我没有朋友 I don't have friends 手淫 Master 侯敬丽服 Gibberish 处女 Virgin 老外 Foreigner 笨美国人 Stupid American It's the tattoo Not me I'm not trying to start World War III here 糖尿病 Diabetes 左 Left 右 Right 仙女 Fairy Not Siri. Ha ha. Ha ha. 中国万岁 Long live China. 狮子座、射手座、处女座、癌症、牧羊座 Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Cancer, Aries. Isn't it kind of obvious the Cancer one looks different from the rest of them? That's because it's the disease cancer. 出口 exit or export. 蓝 blue. 手 hand. Oh, 合格 qualified upside down 蛋疼 my balls hurt 我没有
We've talked about this before. Oh, cheese puffs, by the way. Cheese dust and fingers. It is still funny that people will do this. They'll get like Chinese or Japanese characters and don't bother checking what it is, and then you have people like this who know what it is, and it makes them look like an idiot. I feel like some of these, the tattoo artist knew what they meant, and just told them, yeah, this will look cool on you. This will look absolutely amazing. They knew what it actually said, and they just thought it'd be funny for them to have it on it. Because I haven't seen it in a while, but I remember seeing the same thing of like, on cars, like people have decals on their cars with Chinese or Japanese writing, and I always picked up. I wonder what it says, because it's probably something as like hilarious like this is. But yeah, if you're gonna get a different language written on your body, check what it is in English so you don't look like an idiot.
In Evo, they have these cars called Loop. It's basically, think of it like a bus or a taxi, but it's in Teslas. I was with my assistant, and there was 2 other people with us. One of the guys said, "Hey, do you guys mind ride sharing together?" We said, "No, we don't mind." And we're just kind of yapping and yapping and yapping. I forget how it comes up, but I think the girl goes, "I'm so sorry. I have to ask, are you a VTuber?" And I'm like, "What gave it away?" And the guy in the front is like, "I just keep hearing mom. I just keep hearing mom." I'm like, "Okay, fine. Yes, it's me, but nobody will ever believe you." In Evo, they have these cars called Loop. It's basically
One of the beauties of being a VTuber that hasn't shown your face is that someone can recognize your voice, and you can just say, "No, I'm not them," or they won't believe you because you can just pretend that, hey, that's not actually me. The same thing goes for my YouTube channel. Like I've mentioned before, I've been doing content creation for about 11 years, 7 years YouTube, and 4 years doing this. That YouTube channel still exists and it has my real face on it, but if someone were to come across it and says, hey, is this you? I'll go, no. Even if it does end up being it, I can just go, no, you're wrong, it's not me. Because to most Americans, all British people sound the same, so I could get away with that.
For generations, audiences have been entertained by the many characters brought to life by this talented voice actor. In the Diablo 2 expansion, he provided the voice work for the Druid class.
So, this is where evil hides. Is that all of them?
He was Old Man Muramasa in Ninja Gaiden Sigma.
Who's this? Who's that? A customer. Here. Hello.
And for years he was Chucky's dad on Rugrats, Chaz Finster.
No, Chucky, it's not gonna hurt, see?
In Warcraft, he voiced the druids of the Talon for the Night Elves, and has played the powerful mage Medivh for a number of years.
Who are you?
Humanity is in peril. The tides of darkness have come again, and the whole world is poised upon the brink of war.
An interesting piece of trivia is that he's a voice actor on the original Star Wars from 1977, dubbing over the lines for General Willard in this scene, though I'm not sure why this is the case.
You're safe. When we heard about Alderaan, we feared the worst.
We have no time for silence, Commander.
And finally, he was the Angel of Death, the Soul Reaver, Raziel, in the Legacy of Kain series.
I know you, Raziel. You are worthy.
What madness is this? What pitiful form is this that I have come to inhabit? Death would be a release next to this travesty.
Subscribe and follow for more retro gaming videos.
The Soul Reaver, Kain's ancient blade, older than any of us and 1,000 times more deadly. The legends claimed that the blade was possessed and thrived by devouring the souls of its victims. For all our bravado, we knew what it meant when Kain drew the Soul Reaver in anger. It meant we were dead.
For generations,
That's some fucking range for sure. It's always amazing when voice actors can just like when you hear the voice that oh yes, that voice actor, but you realize wait, they also voiced that character. Like I think always the best example I always use is Sean Schimmel, because when you hear his voice, you know that Goku is his natural speaking voice. But then when I found out he also voiced King Kai, I was like, what? But yeah, anyway, I'm almost done. I've got an apple, a banana, and a Kit Kat. This time it's cookies and cream Kit Kat.
Remember Mountain Dew Game Fuel? It didn't always start out as a drink, and it was originally a collaboration effort to promote the Xbox 360 launch. In 2005, there was an every 10 minutes promotion where you redeemed codes from Orange Caps to then enter into the 10-minute drawings to potentially win a console. Then in 2006, DirecTV held an invitational championship gaming series offering $1 million cash prize to a winner, but it was likely for show as no winner was ever publicly announced. In 2007, Game Fuel would be rebranded to what we know it as today, a citrus cherry drink used to promote the newly released video games. It started with Halo 3, even offering Game Fuel flavored Slurpees at 7-Eleven. 2009 would see World of Warcraft themed bottles promoting the game's franchise rather than a new expansion. This would also be the start of the one-time experimental Game Fuel flavors that become a trend for future promotions. The iconic XXP promotion would start with the 2011 Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 bottles that would then give you codes to redeem online to earn 2 times the XP in multiplayer matches. And over the years, Game Fuel would continue to promote video games until 2019 when Mountain Dew would try a line of energy drinks called Game Fuel. But these drinks got discontinued in 2021, and today they've gone back to releasing Game Fuel as a limited-time video game drink. Remember Mountain Dew Game Fuel?
So interesting thing about Mountain Dew here in the UK, as far as I know, maybe they did, I just don't remember, but we only get one flavour. We get the normal flavour. And I think the diet version, that's it. We don't get all these different flavours and different versions. So I wasn't aware they tried to do an energy drink version of their drink. Most likely because it's only in the US. But yeah, that's fascinating. But yeah, I wish we did. I wish we did. Mountain Dew is not like my go-to like fizzy drink, but I wouldn't mind trying the other flavors, like the Baja Blast. Anyway,
I have a question. I have a question.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, if you blow into a woman's coochie, she can die, right?
Yeah.
What?
You get a pulmonary embolism. If you blow into a penis, can a man die?
I think so, yeah. Like if you blow it up like a balloon, it'd probably do the same thing.
Like,
It'd
Oh
probably
my
kill you faster, right?
Dude, if a girl was like blowing you or something and she just decided to end it, just blow into it.
Terrifying.
I have a question. I have a question.
choked to my apple. Connor's face was like, what the fuck? I only choked to my apple there. Like I said, I forget half these things I like. Because when I was trying to scroll back down to the last one, because I can't do it the other way, I was trying to click really fast. I didn't see what the shorts were. Nearly choked on my apple. I got a bit, if I try and if I what like ones that are incredibly funny to put my choke on my food.
The first thing I would do is like when it's soft, I would curl it back towards my hole and press.
What the f am I listening to? What the f am I?
Like tip of my, hole on that side. Put that like press it up into that hole to create a tight seal, and then I would fart into my own and see if it would like blow it up like a balloon.
That might be the worst thing I've heard today.
And there we go again. We're on another one. I live now. I never know if I'm saying her name right, but because she has both her and Avil have such soft-spoken sounding voices, so when they say the most out-of-pocket things, it is just that more funny for some reason to me. Anyway, hopefully the next one isn't going to make me nearly choke on my food.
The set of Scrubs was so realistic, they had to turn away confused patients. In case you weren't aware, the 2000s medical comedy Scrubs is coming back. But will Sacred Heart Hospital be returning as well? You see, the problem is Sacred Heart was torn down in the show and in real life. And that's right, Scrubs shot its first 8 seasons in an actual abandoned hospital. The entire production happened in that building. All of the sets, dressing rooms, the writer's room, production offices, the editing bays, all of that in that abandoned hospital. Except that did cause some confusion for North Hollywood locals because the place looked like a hospital and had people walking around in scrubs, so residents in need of medical attention would show up looking for help, and the crew would have to turn them away, explaining it wasn't a real hospital. Sarah Chalk said on a DVD commentary that a guy once came with a bloodied arm looking for a doctor, and it got so bad that the crew had to put up a sign that said, "This isn't a real hospital." Anyway, I am wondering where the show will be located in season 10. The set of Scrubs.
I'm almost done. I got the Kit Kat. The reason I like this, because now I remember why I like this. First of all, didn't know they did that, because usually when it comes to these, they make a set and then they use something for like the interior shot. They'll use like basically they'll use like probably a real hospital for the exterior shot, but then the inside ends up being a set on a studio, sort of thing. So wildly use a real like hospital, but also the fact they're doing season 10. Come on, like season 8 ended perfectly, and when I watched like the first episode of season 9, I was like, yeah, this is going to be terrible. It was like they're clearly trying to like continue a series that ended, that should have stayed ended, and now they're doing it again with season 10. It's going to be terrible because usually my opinion on shows, movies, TV shows that something that ends conclusively, there's barely any room for a sequel, and there's a sequel, it's being done because of money, not because they want to tell more stories, because of money, and because of that, it ends up being terrible. Well, I'm gonna eat this Kit Kat now.
Obviously. Oh, dude, a magic wand. Bro, that stick's not magic. Levitate. Whoa, okay, yo, that's actually sick. No nipples. Why? I cast handsome. I didn't change the handsome. Already are, homie. Shit pants. Bro, stop! I cast kiss me. Razor scooter.
Oh, you dick.
Obviously. Oh, dude, a magic wand. Bro, that stick's not magic.
So I just, like I said, this all like a long time. Oh, tracking's gone. I was tracking. Ah, there you go. I just love his first impressions for Jack TV in this. Dear, but then no, she's Disney princess. I did a junk food cat, but no, not quite professional. She alone in. I don't know what this is. It's probably from another Honkai style, but I love this one. We can't see because I don't know. It was like I've already forgotten her name. It was just a green version of year thing, but now it's just like mommy question exclamation mark. Oh, that's brilliant. But I'll show, in case anyone was new, I'll show you what I mean by let's go to playlists and I'll go here. I'll show you what I mean by like, because usually we'd come on here, I would like scroll down to like the last one we watched, for example this one, and I'll scroll and it will just jump. That's one we watched prior to, so it shouldn't be the next one. So I don't know why it's doing that, but I'll have to try and figure it out at some point. Like I said, the point of the lack of sleep is that there's just points where I'm just too tired. Oh, I should probably change the category before we continue, start Digimon. Okay. Just like that. Oh, I just heard that my controller died. It went low power. Just my luck. There we go. Alrighty. Let's get this party started, shall we? Oh, I should also switch my monitor over so I can see the game. That would help. Right. I'll probably... Oh, no, wait, no, wait. Yeah, I'll probably go to the auto save, I guess. Right, this is where we left off, where we found out we went back in time. What's this? Rest? No, we're good. Hold off. Hold it! There was also, because I mentioned like what wanted you to play even more, because I was going to say that maybe tomorrow or Saturday. We're still going to play on Saturday. I was watching Snuffy playing, it's just like, it just reminds you just how much of a good game this is. It was last Saturday we last played this. It's been a bit of a time. But when I was watching it play, I didn't realize you could speed up. But I knew I saw something on the corner saying about speeding up the battle. But I didn't realize you could choose the type of speed. No, that's not what I wanted. No. There we go. There's my Digimon. These are the Digimon we have so far. remember correctly, I was trying to. Yeah, because I definitely want Guillemon, but we're not there yet. And I want because that's clearly Gobblemon. And then I want this one's in between the stage, but I can't remember what it was called. I forgot to look up who he needs to be next. I think to get. I mean, we can do Digivlow, or I can save it before doing it, and we can just reload the save file. That's what I did when I originally played this. Always, I still want to unlock all of them. So that's the team I have right now. Hold on, can I? Do I want to sacrifice some of these to level this guy up? Nah. Wait, hold on. Oh, I have a second one of this, but there again, it's like it's always like key thing is like they evolve into other stuff. So if I want to like fill out but then again, there's always like case I could have just come across these exact evolutions later down the line. So I'll think about it. For now, let's just focus on progressing the story. For now, got our own place to stay. Of course, I can't run. I'm indoors, which I think the original one was like, oh, can I go take a shit? It's covered with a. Oh, there's our new Time Stranger. Oh, I saw the poster.
I'll give you a proper tour of the house now. This is the living room.
Yeah, no shit, it's the living room.
Over there is the bathroom, and that's my room. Don't go in without asking.
All right.
Here we have the kitchen. Feel free to use it whenever you want. Do you cook? Wait, is this too much all at once?
No.
Oh yeah, my dad wants to talk to you. He's a detective, by the way. He said for you to come see him.
Oh, we was a detective in the last one.
To get to his office, go out the front door and down one floor.
Also, we're in an apartment.
Anyway, it's about time I left for school.
Oh yeah, no, I kind of Gavin should have to go to school. That's clearly a school uniform.
Just in case anything happens while I'm gone, can you give me your Digiline ID?
Oh, that explains how she gets our number.
Okay, got it. I'll message you later. Right now, you need to go talk to my dad.
Your dad? My dad. No, I'm gonna watch TV. Gonna watch the tunes. Oh, is it? Oh god, that is. Oh, this is literally a fax machine. I thought we went 8 years into the past, not fucking 20 years into the past, or more even. It's a fax machine. No sign of use. Like they have it like for collector's mentality. There's us. Kinda. This looks like an anime poster. Must be pretty popular if they are hanging it in the living room. Yeah, her dad's a super anime nerd. I was gonna say weeb, but that more applies to like Western people. If he's Japanese, it'd be taco, I guess. I don't know what the purpose of looking in there. That's her room, isn't it? Yeah, better not open. Okay. I can't do my scan thing. Can I tackle with my Digimon? No. Let's look in the fridge. I shouldn't peek in someone else's refrigerator without asking. Very, very true. Very true indeed. What about I tried knocking, but there was no response because no one's in it. Okay. Let's do what she said and go talk to her dad. Dad. Oh, we got a map on here. No, I want it in there. Let's see her dad. I'm going to explore. Okay. Oh, fine. I'm going to talk to her father. This is his office, huh? Yeah. I'll go talk to the dad. Oh, hold on. No. Oh, I don't know. I thought one of these like a highlight that I had to like examine it. Okay. Let's talk to her dad.
Did you sleep well?
Kinda. Okay. Also, something when I was watching Snuffy play, I didn't realize that the dialogue is kind of similar to Mass Effect, where like the ones that are highlighted with these icons are dialogue options. The ones that aren't are just like inquiries, like more informational stuff. So I could have learned a bit more if I selected the other ones. These ones, the icons are dialogue options. Yes, I was very comfortable. Yeah, thanks for all your help. Do you always work this early? I'll go with that one. Be polite.
Glad to hear it.
You look like you need some sleep, mate.
We had quite the scrape yesterday. Those phase electron life forms. Digimon, you call them.
Yes.
So here's the deal. For various reasons, I know some things most civilians don't.
Oh, what's that?
I'm familiar with the term phase electron life forms, but you seem to know a lot more about them than I do.
That's because I'm from the future.
So, who exactly are you working for?
Ooh, I can't answer that. That's top secret. I'm just a response. Who's I can't answer that. It's top secret. I wish we'd actually talk though.
Yeah, I figured you'd say that. I know how it is, after all. I've got some experience in your line of work. I know that you can't speak freely about these things. Just, I really need to know more about those creatures you call Digimon. My guess is you were sent here to investigate what happened yesterday.
Kinda.
Wouldn't it be best to have a home base nearby? You're welcome to use my house, if you'd like. No need to get your guard up. I just want to know what you know.
Is he gonna be like a surprise twist villain? He doesn't give off the vibes he's the bad guy, but I don't know. He's willing to help us.
But that can wait until after I've earned your trust. Just don't go disappearing on me in the meantime, okay?
Yes, sir.
If you do, I just might end up spilling the beans about you. To the police, public safety, maybe even Hiroko. I'm sure getting internet famous through her videos wouldn't be ideal now, would it?
It's so weird. They have a faction scene, but they talk about like we get introduced to a streamer, and which I thought was a YouTuber. I didn't realize because once again, watching Snuffy play for the start of this, below when the introduction, it gives like their titles, their name and their titles, and the Hiroko mentioned said a fledgling streamer, and I was like, it's like it's one of those things. It kind of hurts because that's what I am. I mean, I'm a VTuber, but I am also a streamer. And it's just like, oh yeah, that's toxic. So it's like, because like if this does take place, say like 8 years from our time, that'd be 2017, and that feels, that feels right. That feels like, yeah, that sounds. Streamers would have still been very much a thing then than they are now. So it's like, that makes sense.
I'm joking. For now, at least.
It sounded like he was joking.
Now that that's out of the way, let me finally introduce myself. I'm Kosuke Misono. Nice to meet you.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I'd have thought, but then the thought went away. Private investigator.
Well, I've got to go out for some work, but you can have free run of the house.
It's the fact that she doesn't make any sense unless he keeps it because he still sees a usage in it. Because, if this takes place in 20, yeah, it would be right. Because 2018 would be 8 years ago by now. No. Wait. Yeah, no, yeah, that's right. No, that'd be 17 years ago, so that wouldn't be right. If it took place in 2025, 8 years ago would be 2017. No, that's when Hacker Memories came out, which was the standalone DLC. Oh. All right then. Oh.
It seems that girl doesn't remember meeting you at the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building.
Probably because it hasn't happened yet. We did some wibbly wobbly timey-wimey situation, which means she has to be sent into the future, right? Because we're told that the whole instance of the government building happened 8 years ago, but if we see her in the present day, she doesn't look like 8 years have passed for her. Should be like, what, somewhere in her 20s at least? So did she travel from the past to the future? Because I am wondering if we're going to be like dipping between times and stuff. Like I said, I love a little time traveling shenanigans.
But I suppose that's to be expected. Our analysis indicates that you've somehow been sent back in time 8 years.
Oh, I was right. 8 years. So yeah. So she must have traveled further in time because that's the only thing that makes sense.
I combined the info I've been receiving from your Digivice with positional data from 8 years ago. And fashioned an improvised location data system. I'd say it's fairly accurate. Try accessing the location data system while viewing the map on your Digivice. I'll contact you again as needed. All right, I'm counting on you.
Roger that, ma'am. You need to Digivice. Please head towards the... What? Okay. Obviously, we'll come up with side missions and stuff to do as well, which I imagine won't be actually voice acted because that's usually the case with that. Sound. Lovely sound. Attack anything in here. Okay. Ooh, he's got a murder board. A whiteboard with a bunch of documents posted to it. They're all blank. They're all blank. Let's in his chair. No. Can't really even look in his fridge. He must get paid pretty well because an office this size wouldn't be cheap to have. But it's funny that we're working with a detective because that's who we worked with in, well, not this same character, but like we worked with in Cyber Sleuth because it was detective. What's this?
Wow.
Grey texture. Okay. That's what happens when I shit myself. So I'm assuming. Oh, there's like a. Oh, that's it. First of all, there's like a dot on the house icon, but it's not. It's that straight. There's that line showing that's a place we can walk into. I assume I can't go down here. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Another texture.
Wow.
Grey texture. No, it doesn't say texture. It's something. I don't know. I can't. So your face looks like it needs more textures as well. Come in and take a look around. This is where we can buy supplies or food. It's a meat. There's the anime meat things that aren't real, unfortunately, that look like that. Oh fuck! I don't want to buy all of them. I'll buy one of each now because I'm sure. Ooh. Huh? Where's my cash? Oh, there's my cash. Oh, it's just showing how much I would have left afterwards. I'll buy one of each, good, kind sir. I have a feeling. I remember it was like I'm trying to remember because it was like a decade ago when I played Cyber Sleuth. That a banana. There was like an island thing that you could send your Digimon to, another way of like leveling them up and stuff, and you give them food and stuff. Oh, you can even buy some heals. Might need some. I'll buy. Oh, he only has 2. Okay, I'll buy that. Oh, can I select more than one item at a time? No, that'd be handy though. I could just go selecting one at a time. Fine. Does he have more? Oh. Oh, he has 10 of those, which would be good to grab those. That's one of those. Because I've got a lot of cash miles. Wait, did I? Shit! Oh, I'm such a dumbass! Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so tired. I've been selling my shit to him. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Oh, crap. That's not good. When was the last auto save? About 3 minutes ago. Shit. Can't believe I fucked that up. Oh, good. It's just before we came out here. Okay, good, 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 good. Oh, God. I'm so dumb.
Wow.
Wow. Also, I did look at it. This is the same voice actor for Kyle. I forget his name. The only reason I was looking up because I was playing Infinity Nikki. If anyone's wondering why I haven't played it on streams, because I don't want to play too much gacha games on streams and I'll get burnt out. So I stuck to just playing main story stuff and occasionally event stuff. But they haven't had any main story stuff. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's like with Genshin and Zen, they still release. I mean, it's a different company, but like they release the story stuff closer to the anniversary. The main story stuff, but there was nothing in between it. Most of it's just been like side stuff and event stuff. But point being is that I've been playing a bit of their recent like side event thing, and if everyone remembers when we played it, there's a character called Raggy, and I was like, I don't know why I didn't notice it the first time around, but like I was like, his voice sounds very familiar, and I looked up and it's the same voice actor who plays the. Child's like, I don't think it's the always known the most for. Oh, clothes! We can buy some clothes. Can I see what they look like before I buy them? Let's see. Oh, that's just changing. So I don't know what they're gonna look like until I buy them. Well, that kind of fucking sucks. Got a t-shirt. All these are just t-shirts, so nothing special. Actually, I want to buy one of these, and I don't know what it's going to look like. They're not too expensive. I got well, they're 1,000 yen, so. Movie, game shop, just anime, film. Tekken 8? This is Tekken 8. Oh, of course, Bandai Namco, that sense. And of course, Pac-Man, of course. T-shirt. Huh. These are all just T-shirts, not like full outfits. Maybe. Not that one. But I think, if I remember correctly, when it comes to like selling stuff. No, that's not. That's the one. Usually these items are meant to be sold. Yeah, you know, these will fetch for a higher price. These are the items we used to sell. But I think it can, if I remember correctly, it can vary from like NPC. So let's see. She'll give me like 800 for the pearl and 500 for the topaz. But what about the other guy? Oh yeah, I should. No, that's not it. There we go. No, what is it? No. What is it? Is it this? No. Yeah, because it's all Digimon stuff. Why would it be in here? Oh yeah, it was here. This one. No. This one. There we go. Costumes. T-shirts. Oh, it's just like a plain white shirt. It just say plain. I didn't read. I gotta fucking do that. Let's stick with what I got. I mean, these are all like DLC stuff. Kind of looks good. And that, how much is it? How much is it? I mean, because I'm always worried about stuff that might show up that I don't want showing up. I don't think it's gonna. Let's go to the store. Let's see. Oh, cannot be found. So it's not available in the store. Yet. Because I know there's a DLC for this outfit, but why is it selective? I can't actually get it. Fine then. Hebrew secrets. I'll keep. Okay, I guess I can't go down there. Another store. Hello there. Ah, so this is where we can get our heals and stuff. Heals 500 HP. Oh, this is a bigger one because I think the one I have. Oh no, that kills 500, but why is it named? Unless it's my HP. Because unless it's called something different in the real world, but it still functions the same. 400. Covers because it shows I don't own any of these. So, how much were you giving for the topaz? About the same. So it's probably the same across the board. I don't know if it's like I'll hold on to them until I need those. I guess I'll buy one of these for now. No, actually, you know what? It'd probably be best to have at least yeah, a revive for now. We'll leave it at that. I have to keep some of these in mind. We're going to another location then. I think this was the same in Cyber Sleuth as well. You know, one thing I most of the trophies were like, because I did look at the trophy list. Most of the trophies were hidden, so I didn't want to spoil myself. But I remember there was one trophy that was so annoyingly tedious. In the first, not first, because I think there was one before. In Cyber Sleuth. So if I had to knock at the door, where you have to collect these medals, but they were like dropped off of enemies, and some dropped off of specific enemies, and I didn't know that, so I had, and some are found in like gacha machines, so it was because it's such a it was like RNG to the highest degree. And I remember I missed some that would only pop off by certain like boss enemies. If you had like, I think it was like specific items or something. And I remember having to replay the game just to get that trophy. It was such an annoying one. I just hope that isn't part of that. I hate tedious trophies like that because it ruins the fun of the game. If you're going to add trophies that are just going to waste people's time. Hold on. So I thought it was like a static sound happening. I thought my mic was acting up again. Oh, in the undergrounds. Well, they're moving at a great pace. Oh, stuff. Mine now, bitch. Oh, I'm taking people's shit. I'm trying to remember what those chips do. Nope, it's this. Nope, that's that. Anyways, items. What does that do? Oh, that's right. Yeah, these increase specific stats and stuff. I think. Yeah, remember that. I'll save those when I need them. Shame I did. Or it makes sense why Digimon aren't running around with us. If we released them out, it definitely causes a bit of a problem. Huh. God. It's creepy, like mannequins. Unless this is a mannequin, it's not a person. Oh, sweet, a hentai store. Okay, we'll go. Wait, where am I going? This chill music. Oh, grab.
Wow.
Wow. Oh. Good, you're in the position as... There's tons of videos of weird or posted on the net these days, and it doesn't and I don't mean your ordinary scary stories here. I'm talking about actual experience. Oh, I tried. And huge shadows walking the streets at night. The videos always get taken down fast, so it means they might be real. Or they go against YouTube's terms of service. Not gonna lie, I seriously believe all of it, especially since there's a cover-up going on. It's all means something's fishy. It's going on in... I'm not going to bother trying to pronounce a Japanese word. There has to be. I just know it. All right. Next point. So we're eavesdropping on people. Gotcha. Oh, no, that's nothing. Listen to people's... Oh, wait, hang on. There's a... nope, wait, where is this? Oh, okay, back up out here. I've got a lot of points of interest to listen to people. Yeah, jabbering. Jibber jabber. What's your jibber jabbering? Oh, wait, this is where we were at the start. But there's no wall. Position. Strange phenomenon. Do 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 do. Phenomenon. And my tracking's gone. Do 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 do. There's back. Yeah, I did hear that a lot lately. But there's always been stuff like this happening, right? Even if it doesn't seem a little too frequently lately. I think. If we're talking about weird ongoings, not ongoing. Have you heard about the strange door in a back alley of? Yep, no. Now I'm gonna try and butcher Japanese. Word. They say it suddenly appears there where was no door before, and it scares sneaks people. Well, freaky, huh? I also kind kind of want to see it. You know, I don't know the exact location, but I'm so curious. Hey. Oh, do you know something I also found that I need to try when I have the energy? Apparently, you can have closed captions while you're streaming. It's in the settings in the thing I use. Like, because I know you can just click the closed captions, but I can actually have like fancy like text as I talk, and it's on the bottom of the screen. But if we have text in the game, it's like something to look into just to make sure it's not in the way of other text that may have it above us, which I think makes sense because Zen. I think it's weird it never occurred to me because I know Zen does it, but my brain was like, well, yeah, she uses TTS, so it makes sense that she would have subtitles on it, but I didn't think it was like a... Because I thought it was related to her TTS software she used or something. I didn't realize it was something that was completely different. So something to try. But because no one has them on, but there is always sometimes fun, like, I guess translations to it where we'll mishear words. Still, one of my favorite ones is when I said Baldur's Gate 3 and it said Baldur's Gay 3, and that made me laugh. They misheard the word gate as gay. Oh, there's the government building again. That's perfectly fine. So if we are in the past 8 years ago, then it's probably very... Did you analyze? There's people. Then that means the girl who knows us is from the past as well, but came to the future to warn us about something. Because she'd be like a full-grown adult by then. If we're assuming usually in Japan when we have teenage characters, she's usually 15. She'd be 22, 23 years old. I know most Japanese people look young for their age, but still looking like a then again, oh no, because I was just saying when I was in my early 20s, people thought I was 18. So
by the way, make sure you keep your identity concealed from that freelance detective, and the possibility that you've traveled through time as well, of course.
Because we don't want to cause a butterfly effect and change the future inadvertently.
We don't want to influence the past. There's no telling what would happen.
But there's a good chance we might be dealing with a bootstrap theory where we are the ones who create the organization we're part of by going back in time and telling someone about it, who ends up creating it because we are from the future of that organization. You know, like the doctor says, time is more of a big ball of wibbly wobbly timey wimey. It's very complex. It's very confusing, very easily.
Adamus's own research into time travel was suspended after a series of accidents in the early stages.
Oh.
Your adoptive father, Dr. Yuki, was caught up in one such incident and...
died.
No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have mentioned that.
Oh, then
Just focus on the
we're
mission.
gonna learn more about our stuff as we go along. So I'm just so my balls are sticking to me. Sorry, that was TMI, wasn't it? Sorry. It happens being a guy. The balls just stick to the side of you. It feels weird. And you just like unstick them. Good work. And you can now determine on the option with the. Might need to pee in a minute. I don't know. It's weird. I feel like I need to pee. Then there's a point where I don't need to pee. It's like it's kind of like flowing through. I think I'm starting to get a little tired. I do have some Lucas here because I was wondering if that's the reason why I was able to stream like 4 hours. I don't know why specifically Lucasade might help, so maybe after I finish this water I'll go and grab that. You notice that people are talking about the phenomenon was right. I've gone through the posts on the internet from 8 years ago again. Oh, so Operator is talking to us. I don't know why I said before. It's kind of I can't move the camera around. It seems the rumors of a in the in is it Shinjuku? I don't know, it's some area stands around it was started around the time you're writing in right now. One post mentions a strange light in a back alley in might be a kind of anomaly. So your next mission, head to this back alley in that place. Ding, ding. We go wait till night time because it says it's at night time. And analyze. Ooh. Great. Yeah. Great. Oh, do we go this way then? Like I said before, the last Digimon series I watched, well, if we're talking properly new, was Data Squad. I think it was called something else in Japan. But technically it was actually Digimon Try, but that was like a continuation of the original series. I haven't gone around to watching the reboot they did, because I only got, actually recently, that was like dubbed in the last 2-ish years, which is a different dub cast. I get it, it's a reboot, but it's like, I don't know, I'm just kind of like, I was used to the previous voice actors. One thing I do know, because when we was playing this last Saturday, when one of the Digimons popped up, I noticed Bryce Brackenbrook, I probably butchered his name, you know, Aaron Yeager, dozens of other roles. I saw an interview with him that his dad was the original, tracking went. His dad was the original, I think we watched the clip on stream actually, but everyone missed that. His dad was the original voice actor for Greymon. That guy's passed out on the ground and I've lost my tracking. Why is he on the ground? Is he drunk? So I was kind of interested to see him voice different Digimon, because I know, like, I think it was recently this year or last year, they did a redub of the original Digimon movie, and I haven't gone around to watch that either, because I don't know where I can watch it, because I don't know if it's on any streaming services yet, because that'd be interesting, because I want it, because like dubs back in those days, they changed a lot of stuff, not because like censorship or anything, it was just like anime was still relatively new and they needed to try and market to a Western audience, so a lot of dialogues, more things were changed, certain things were taken out, that sort of stuff, as well as like music and stuff, because they were worried that the very Japanese sounding music people might not like it, so they changed soundtracks and stuff. I'm not saying that the Digimon's soundtrack in the dub was bad, it was just different. Because when I watched Try, I was so surprised they didn't do that, and they had Butterfly, which is like the original opening theme. And when I first heard that, I was like, oh, this sounds really good. And when you see it as the original opening, I know the original dub opening was a great bop, the Digimon, digital monsters, but like the I can't. I need to, which we can actually buy music, can't we? That's on here somewhere. Yeah, music selection. Yeah, sucks. Wait, how much is this? Cannot be found. Okay, so it's not even available yet. But why is it here if it's not available? I do wonder if they have like the dub songs. Some of the dub songs they had late in the series were fucking awesome as well. But yeah, but the point being is it would be cool to watch that movie in its original dub, and that must be it, right? Strange Light. Yeah, gonna go out on a limb. That's probably. I'm just gonna grab some shit before I do that. See if there's anything like supplies, motherfucker. But the point I'm getting at is that I would kind of love to see them do that with, because the Digimon movie, I think they got like most of the original cast. Wow. Because the reason I mentioned that Bryce Brackenbrook's dad didn't, why he did the voice for it instead of him. I'm just gonna take this to go around places. Yeah. Didn't do the dub was because his dad's unfortunately, no longer around, and that was kind of his way of taking up the mantle from his father, which is really interesting. It's always weird to find voice actors who had parents that were also voice actors, because you don't really get that much. Because voice acting isn't new. It's not always a career that people went into many years ago. Voice acting was always, especially like in the 90s and the early 2000s, was considered a lesser career in acting. It was like, it's not real acting, or it was like a stepping stone into getting into quote unquote real acting. It's only been, I think, in the last, I'd say like 15-ish years, I'd say, that 15, maybe 20, maybe longer than that, that voice acting has the respect it has now. So yeah, that was it. But I would love to see them do that with the original series. Not to say the original dub was bad, it'd just be cool to see like a more like faithful version of like dialogue and artwork and stuff. Hello, sir. What? White? You say? What are you talking about? The only weird thing here is that get up of yours. Whoa, excuse me, princess. Right, let's interact with the floating light. An odd light can be seen. Go closer. Closer. Is this like the TARDIS or something? Is it gonna be like bigger in the inside? Holy fuck, it is! It's literally the TARDIS, but it's a hotel of some sorts. What's the girl we saw at the start? Who looks like... Because there was a character with... I'm really bad at it. No, there was a character with purple hair that has like the same face and hair as her. Yes? Away from the computer. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take another pee break. I'm going to grab that Lucas A. Deal with her, because I know what she wants. She wants a snack. Not feeding time yet. And I'll be back. Okay. Oh, alrighty, and I'm back. She's a pain in the ass. She knows how to get what she wants by going near the computer. Crafty little madam, that cat of mine. Got a little said it's a blueberry blast flavor. Take a little swig of that. Ah, that's a good shit. So we are in like some sort of like hotel where the people don't have faces except for her. There's a bar. Let's get fucking smashed. Were you even old enough to drink? Ah, that's interesting because now these actually say. Oh, interesting because I didn't have. No, did I have 2 beforehand? No, I didn't want to sell. Nope. No. So those the where's the other heels I bought? Because then I buy some. So they were so in the real world they're named differently, so they did count as heals because I have more than one. I see. Okay, interesting. Alright, that's good to know. But not with that, huh? Oh, I will leave that for now because we've got so much money. Oh, so it's clothes, sweet. The same clothes though. All just t-shirts. I'm still wondering what that is. I can't. It's not best not waste my money. Alright. I'm gonna talk to her in a second. We'll see what this guy sells. Oh, so this. Okay. View your item pack. Once if I click this door, what's it gonna do? Oh, so this is where all of this is. I see. So that's why, because I didn't get access to it yet. There's the black. That's a little. I mean, you got it if you pre-ordered it, which is weird because I did pre-order it, but I didn't get a code for that. Does that mean I have to pay for it still? There's a season. Well, there's a season pass. This is one of those things I know, like people harp on this sort of stuff, but it's like I say, it's lesser of two evils. Would you rather have the game be overly priced and still have everything, or would you want to be at a better price that everyone can afford it, but then put all the cosmetics as DLC? Like having Digimon, I know they're just a different color scheme. It's a little much. Like DLC and music, fine, whatever. But yeah, wait, what's this? Like £6. So I'm assuming if I get the season pass, I'd get all of this. Because, well, let me think about it. Because this game's £50, but I paid like 47 for it because I got it from a site called Hit, which I use a lot of. It's a UK-based site, unfortunately, but they do games. But if you did the maths, let's see, it's about £50, I think. Yeah, I think it was. I remember checking. At least physically. I know it's 55 digitally, but still, 24. I mean, that's about just over the price of an average video game these days. So that's. Then again, you have to argue, shouldn't that be in there? I don't know if I will get season pass because some of these costumes are cool, but as I said before, I don't care that much about cosmetics. And sometimes the in-game cosmetics can be just as good. But even then, like, separately, they're still reasonably priced. So if you just wanted, like, except for I see. So that is all of these in one pack, which I don't know what the average going rate for, like. So I'm assuming the season pass is for like for story DLC and stuff, but £10 for like essentially what we're looking at, like a total of 4 costumes each. So that's 8, 12, 18 costumes. Well, technically 18 in total, but not 18 for yourself. So if it's just depending on which character you have, that's about 1, 2, 3, 4 costumes. Not too bad when you consider some games will charge about that for one costume or even more. But yeah, it's like I said, it's always the lesser of two evils of this one. And it's cosmetic, so it's not like they're hiding like, well, except for the black Agumon and Gubblemon. But like she looks like either she's the kid version or she's the kid of the girl with the purple hair from like the Cyber Sleuth. She looks like her, but I can't remember her name because it was a little while ago. I've got welcome to the in-between. Well, that one.
Welcome to the In-Between Theater.
In-Between.
This is a special space located between two different space-time dimensions.
Ah, the old thing that's in between time and space. So we're basically the hardest in the time vortex, I guess. So it's a theater, not a hotel, then.
Humans find their way in from time to time. Some people refer to it as being spirited away.
That's a movie.
As for why this place exists, that will be clear enough when the time comes.
Her voice actor sounds familiar.
The natural laws of the world have already begun to break down. You will not be able to stay uninvolved. It's possible I may be able to help you.
Ooh, is that?
Tell me, what is it you desire?
To lose my virginity. Not from her. She's a child. Oh, hello there. Hello there. What would you like to do? Yeah. I want to check out oh yeah, this is the Digi Farm. Yeah, this is it. This is what I was trying to think of what it's called. It was the Digimon farm we can send. Oh god, it's basically the equivalent for the PC box in Pokemon, but while being kept here, they will recover the same XP as Digimon in your box. So basically, it's no way of leveling Digimon up and stuff. We don't really need to right now because it's not like my brain. It's not like we have any Digimon that need to be to do that, because it's not like our box is completely full at the moment, so we're fine for the time being. But it is a place to put them at least. I thought that because there was a girl that was similar to her, maybe the same person, different form sort of situation, where we did that. What else? I want to go to the other. Let's just leave it at that. Oh, so was this just the exit? One open. Okay, door one open. This feels like something. This place feels like something you'd see in a horror game. So I'm assuming we're just leaving. So that's all that was. Just a place where we can go to the Digimon farm. Maybe we'll find out more. I mean, yeah, that's where it's telling me to go right now.
Are you alright? Where have you
No,
been?
I'm left.
I lost contact with you for a bit there. I'm analyzing data as it comes in from your Digivice. It seems returning to your original timeline won't be easy.
Sometimes the in-between theater will probably come in handy for that. I don't know, I just had this feeling we were going to be slipping between times.
Even if you did make it back, the situation here is nigh hopeless. It all started with a conflict between Digimon. But now, humans and their mechanized weapon have entered the fray, making it an apocalyptic three-sided conflict.
Three-sided? Who's the third one? If it's humans, Digimon, and us, who's the third one? War, weapons, three-sided? Yeah, what do you mean by that?
The battle over Shinjuku triggered all manner of anomalies, laying waste to major cities worldwide, one after another.
Okay.
The disaster that sparked this global calamity has been dubbed the Shinjuku Inferno. Our sole hope may lie with you, now that you've been flung into the past. You may be able to avert our impending doom.
What about not trying to inadvertently change the past situation here?
I have no proof of this, of course. No one's ever tried to rewrite the past before. All we can do is have faith in you.
Wouldn't it be a sad thing that no matter what we do, we can't? Our main character's just constantly going to be in a time loop. We'll eventually try and do stuff that just still ultimately ends in the same way. We're constantly just in a loop.
I need you to find information about this Shinjuku Inferno. So keep up your investigation. I'm counting on you.
Yeah, interesting thing is if we've been sent 8 years into the past, we could end up seeing our past self. Let's say, make the maths easy, our protagonist is 18. He'd be 10 years old. I mean, we could end up accidentally seeing our kid self if we're not careful. Unless, lucky enough, our kid self doesn't live in Shinjuku or Tokyo at all. Because there is other places in Japan besides this, but... wait, no, the thing's pointing this way. So this is probably where we go to if we want to do the Digimon farm. If I have too many Digimon, I want to unload. Oh, it's already like nighttime. Well, it's not. It's dusk, as they say.
Wow.
Or is it night? Yeah, no, it's dusk. I can't get anything from the vending machines. There we go. Let's go. Love doing that. Okay, let's make our way back. There's no reason to go into these shops and stuff. I just hope, one thing I do hope, which would be a little unfair, is that the cool cautions we... Oh shit, the phone. Fuck, I just noticed. Just noticed it's gonna die. I'm gonna look back up, it's dead, isn't it? Now, got it. Okay. Well, costumes that we just get dull, boring ones, and all the cool ones are part of DLC. Because that would be a little unfair. I was going to be personally, don't really bother too much about it. The only game that I've cared about actually potentially getting cosmetics is Sky, but even then, they give you some cool ones for free as well. Like recently, well, free in quotation, you just have to give like the in-game currency for them. No one's here. Well, I'm just gonna go to bed then. Is that my goal? Yep. Time to take a nap. Oh, incoming call. Let's close of yours. So, say changing into perfect work. I'm sure she'll be helpful to you in many ways. You should accept her kindness and change into some clothes. Alright, well, they better give us some good clothes to change into. Oh, okay, that's a little bit better. Or I could just walk around like this. Drawing his attention. No, I'm fine with this is better than the plain shirt. It's not too bad. Is I'll wear my suit instead. Or I could have the slightly a scuba diver outfit. Now we'll go with plain shirt. Now I look like I'm a Digimon protagonist with the goggles and stuff. Oh, did it not change it? Oh, it did. But why is my outfit still the same? Does it have to exit? Oh, there we go. I do. There we go. Looking quite normal and don't draw attention with the goggles on my forehead. Ooh, goggles. It's time for bedtime now again. Stop and rest. And sneeze. I can feel it. Oh. No, it went. I felt it and then it went.
I've added a feature to boost the synergy effects with your partner Digimon, strengthening the benefits of your bonds.
Hold on. Just heard a knock. I think I heard a knock at the door. I'll be back in a second. Wait a second. Get some earring things. There's nothing through the letterbox, and I just looked out the window and I don't see a postman. So I'm just hearing things. Oh. Because I'm not expecting anything yet in the post, but there's always something my brother always pong I might be expecting. That's why I don't have the text auto scroll, because I know some people will, but that's why I don't have auto scroll, just in case a knock has it. Because the person can be so finicky. If I'm not down within the seconds of them knocking at the door, they just bail. They can't wait a single minute. Anyway. Because if I had auto scroll, I'd have to quickly stop the auto scroll and then wait for the dialogue to finish before heading back down. And then again, I could.
This feature is called Agent Skills. Agent skills improve as you progress, allowing for accelerated digivolution and enhanced cross-art abilities.
Oh, I knew it was going to unlock more cross-art
Master
abilities.
this function and use it to carry out your missions.
Alrighty. So basically it's our skill tree. I see. Basically summarizes our skill tree. Bonus for experienced agents. Okay, I'll figure it out as I go. That's always been my best way. Oh, I see. So it's different ones for the different things. Interesting. Alrighty. So I can base it on what I want. Sunk on my glasses. How many points do I have? Oh, I have 50. I have a fucking lot of them. Could I actually end up leveling all this up? Because I wouldn't be surprised if there's a thing that requires us to level all of them up. Let's go through and see what we've got so far. But each will cost about 10. You sneaky bastards. Boost experience XP in battle to all battles by Digimon by 1% to mean they will level up quicker. Teach cross art bow. Okay, so cross art. This one's got a lot more. Boost. I can see this. I can feel it this time. Like for sure this time. Boost of SPD for okay. Boost defense. Boost HP for okay. That attack. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. This costs like 30 boost. about going through and deciding what I want to spend these 50 points on. I mean, I could like spend 1 point between each of these, right? That's usually how I do it. Boost defend. This is based on what I choose as well, right? So like it's based if I choose each of these different things, so it's not like what's this boost? This is kind of tricky to decide. I think for now I will go with this. And we get branch, which I'm sure increases the percentage of XP by 1. And I will maybe I might just go 1 per dang it, I don't want to waste them because I was wrong. Well, probably I'll leave it at that for now and I'll spend the rest of the points later. For now. There we go. Yeah, we did that. Okay, cool. Head to the living room. Okay. Ooh. The voice coming from downstairs. Let's go see what all the fuss is about. Alrighty. Let's see what the fuss is about. Oh, it's a friend.
It'll be fine this time, I swear. No one's even been to this spot before. You said the same thing last time, and look what happened. Oh, hey, I remember you. Heard you're crashing at Inori's place now.
Yeah, and what of it? Got a problem about it?
Say, I've got an idea, Inori. Why not bring your buddy in the weird, interesting outfit along for the ride?
I'm wearing a different outfit, you asshole.
With one more subject to film, I bet we'll get a ton of great clippable moments.
God, I feel my soul leaving my body every time she mentions this. What are you talking about? I remember you too. You have to talk to my boss for
That's the spirit. Let's cut to the chase then. In case you forgot, the name's Hiroko Sagisaka. I go to school with Inori. Same class, even.
Neat, good for you.
And like I might have mentioned, I've got my own occult streaming channel. It's called Occult Tokyo TV.
Uh-huh.
I caught wind of a new paranormal phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
And went to all the trouble of putting together an entire shoot schedule.
This is like... The reason this hurts every time I hear this, because this feels like some old bart who has no idea what streaming is and just thinks it's like TV, because none of this sounds like something streamers would do. Like, they think it's like just TV presenters or something. It shows.
But my girl here doesn't seem very sold on the idea. Could you maybe hype it up for me?
I can't afford to ignore any phantoms. Driving right back into danger, huh? Haven't you learned a thing? Have you? I mean, yeah, she pretty much passed out when she saw the Digimon. Look at that one.
What? Of course I did. I got yelled at for hours after that whole mess last time.
4 hours, huh?
But I'll never get those sub numbers up if I let myself get discouraged now.
So she's already affiliated then, unless she's a streamer on YouTube. God, it hurts because this is the mentality of a problem with content creation in general. It's instead of just making stuff that's fun and enjoyable, it's about the numbers, gaining numbers. It's a toxic, in my opinion, toxic mentality in content creation. You should just focus on having fun and try not fixate too much on growth. Because if you fixate on too much, then this doesn't become fun. There's nothing wrong with trying to grow, but if you obsess over it too much of the idea of should I do something because will it get me more followers or subs, is not a good mentality, because it restricts you on doing things you think you would be fun. If you think it's going to be fun, just do it, and it'll be much better for your mental health in the long run.
I say we head on back. Come on! The world of the underground is calling our names!
This is, no.
Knock it off, Hiroko. You're being a giant pain. I'm not giving up. I'll be passing 10,000 subscribers any day now.
10,000? Okay, then it's definitely YouTube that they're referencing, not Twitch, because I don't know any. No, wait, that's not true. Mouse is way over that. But most average people who stream on Twitch don't really get close to 10,000 people subbing. I think Mouse is like at 300 or something, 1,000 or something close to that.
I'll see you guys later then. I know you won't leave me hanging.
Like I said, this is just doing for like how most popular streamers think, which is not how you should be doing content creation. You shouldn't be doing it for the sake of growth. You should be doing it because, hey, this could be a fun thing, and the growth is the side effect of that fun.
A streaming channel that deals in paranormal phenomena. Do you remember what I said to you, Agent?
Yeah?
That time I narrowed down the target coordinates for you, right before the Shinjuku Inferno happened. The reason I was able to do that was thanks to some videos that were uploaded by members of the public 8 years ago.
Oh.
Now I'm wondering, could those two girls have uploaded that video?
Perhaps.
We need every bit of information we can get. I say going with them would hardly be the worst idea in the world.
Yeah, no, I'm stopping. My brain, I was paying attention, but I just completely zoned out after that. Makes me thinking of the slippers. Because it's one of the things I feel fun. And I've said before, sometimes it might be I just need to stand up for a bit and walk around and move about a bit, and it might wake me up. But I was hoping to do some more fighting at least, because it's clear what we're leading into already. But it's like I said, I have work later, and it's just too much of a gamble to assume that I'll suddenly wake up and then feel fine. So at least I know it definitely wasn't Lucas, because I've drank half of this bottle and I don't feel any awake than I do usually. It's like, oh, what the heck? What's that about? I just want to talk. Is that it? If you wish to get stronger, I will be more than happy to train you. Train, please. Teach me, please. Can I get stronger? I don't feel like training. I'm gonna go that way because I can feel my brain going. Unfortunately, right, I'll I've always saved. I auto saved. So yeah, I'll still save again, so it's best. So yeah, but what I was thinking, it could be just that I'm not worried about work, so I'm more relaxed, and maybe stress is also exhausting me. But yeah, I think we'll definitely play some more on Saturday for sure, because I think this will be the new Saturday stream. Because I've said this before, I need to stop letting myself get... Oh, tracking's gone. Oh, there it is. One guide by the imaginary. One guy. I keep worrying about leaving services off for like too long, because some people might get mad and want me to continue it, but no one really says anything. And even then, I really need to learn that I shouldn't let that happen either, because at the end of the day, I shouldn't feel forced to play something that I'm not in the mood for, something I will eventually go back to. So I think we'll probably be playing a lot of this. I think we'll probably be playing like this and Fatal Frame, which we'll be playing tomorrow, obviously. So because this will be posted this Saturday stream, so especially something as long as this. But yeah, with that aside, I appreciate everyone who stopped by. Everyone's dead already. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow for some Fatal Frame.